Hi students, welcome to the part 1 PYQ discussions of the chapter Continuity and Differentiability. Okay, so in part 1 and part 2 videos, we'll be discussing all the questions from 2024 and 2025 as well. And along with that questions, the theories, shortcuts and tricks will be elaborated along with that. Okay, so stay tuned till the last question. As you know, this is the beginning of differential calculus and it is a very important chapter for the upcoming JEE Mains examinations in April. And it is also a very important chapter for understanding the next chapters after this, that is application derivatives, integral calculus and differential equations. Okay, so let's begin. Our very first question from 2025, it is given that f of x be the real differentiable function such that f of 0 is equal to 1. Okay, and then an equation is given like f of x plus y is equal to f of x into f dash of y plus f dash of x into f of y for all x comma y element of R. Okay, then you need to find the summation from n is equal to 1 to 100 log of f of n to the base a. So how are you going to formulate this one? It's easy actually. See, you need to formulate f of x. Only then you can find the summation of this one. Okay, so how are you going to formulate f of x? For that, these two supporting data are given. That is f of 0 is equal to 1 and an equation in terms of f of x plus y is given. Okay. These types of a function will be expressed like this in an equation like this, and the questions based on this one. Okay, expressing a function in terms of f of x and f of y like that is asking so many times in the recent 2 years. Okay, so see, if it is the case, there are there may be 2 or 3 methods to solve the question. Okay, so among that I will be pointing out one easiest method. Okay, so let's start with this question. Let's do one thing. We know that f of 0 is equal to 1, right? Therefore, in this equation, let's put x is equal to y is equal to 0. So, if x is equal to y is equal to 0, what will you get? That is f of 1 is equal to f of 0. Sorry, if x is equal to y is equal to 0, you will get f of 0, right? And what is f of 0? That is 1, which is equal to again f of 0, that is 1 into f dash of 0 plus again f dash of 0 into f of 0, and f of 0 is 1. So f dash of 0 plus f dash of 0 is equal to what? 1, which means that f dash of 0 is equal to what? 1 by 2. Okay, we have formulated f dash of 0 for now. And let's do one thing. Our objective is to formulate f of x, right? So filtering out f of x from the left hand side, it will be better if you put y is equal to 0. Okay, I'm not making any change in x, but I'm putting y is equal to 0. Corresponding change will be in the RHS as well. Therefore, it will be f of x is equal to f of x into, this will be f dash of 0, right? That is f dash of 0 will be 1 by 2 plus f dash of x into f of 0 is 1. Okay, so yeah, we have formulated f of x. Okay, in the upcoming steps, this step will be very important for formulating f of x. So how will you take it from here? It's very easy actually. If you take this f of x by 2 to the left hand side, it will be f of x minus f of x by 2. That is f of x by 2. F of x by 2 is equal to what? F dash of x. F of x by 2 is equal to f dash of x. And how are you going to formulate it from here? See, what we can do is, I am taking this f of x to the denominator. You will get f dash of x divided by f of x is equal to 1 by 2. Okay, and after that, let's do one thing. Basically, it is a differential equation which is in variable separable form. Okay, and integrating both sides, you will get like this. That is integral dx here and here as well. So what is integral f dash of x dx divided by f of x? That is log f of x, right? Direct integral. That is log f of x is equal to what? 1 by 2 dx will be x by 2 and x by 2 plus the constant of integration. Okay, now we need to formulate f of the constant value. For that, we need to apply the corresponding data from here. We know that f of 0 is equal to 1, right? Therefore, put x is equal to 0. If you put x is equal to 0, what will you get? Log f of 0. That is log f of 0 is what? Log 1, and log 1 is what? 0, which is equal to 0 by 2 plus c. That is c is equal to what? 0. Therefore, c is equal to 0. And we can formulate it like it then, that is f of x is equal to what? X by 2. So what is log f of x? X by 2. So we can apply this over here and then find the summation. I think it will be easy after this. So log f of n will be n by 2. Okay, I'm going to substitute directly here. Therefore, it will be n is equal to 1 to 100 n by 2. Okay, I'm taking this 1 by 2 as common, and rest will be the sum of first 100 natural numbers, which will be 100 into 101 divided by 2. Okay, that is 25 into 101. I think it's 25. 25 is the answer. That is, this is the correct answer. Okay, if you operate that one, you'll get the answer. Easy question, a slightly tricky one, but easy one. Okay, hope you got the idea here. Let's move to the next question. Okay, another question from 2025. Okay, if the function f of x is given by a piecewise function 2 by x into sine of k plus 1x plus sine k2 minus 1x divided by x. Okay, x is less than 0 and 4 when x is equal to 0, and 2 by x log of 2 plus k1x divided by 2 plus k2x where x is greater than 0. And it is given that the function is continuous at x is equal to 0, then you need to find k1 square plus k2 square. So how are we going to do this one? It's easy actually. See, if a function is continuous at x is equal to 0, then we know that limit x tends to 0 minus f of x is equal to limit x tends to 0 plus f of x is equal to what? F of 0. And what is the value of f of 0? That is 4. Okay, so this should be our equation to form parent equation for formulating k1 and k2. So, okay, let's start. Let's start from the left hand limit first. Therefore, it will be limit x tends to 0 minus 2 we can, okay, I'm assigning it over here. It will be sine k1 plus 1 into x, okay, plus sine k2 minus 1 into x. Okay, we can assign this bracket over here. So how will you formulate this one? I'm going to assign here and here separately. Okay, then what is the result of this one? Do you know the result of limit x tends to 0 sine ax divided by x? What is the value of this one? What is the value of limit x tends 0 sine ax divided by x? Its value is equal to a itself. Therefore, what is the value of this one? K1 plus 1. And what is the value of this one? K2 minus 1. Okay, therefore 2 into K1 plus 1 plus K2 minus 1. Okay, and which is equal to, see, left hand limit is equal to what? 4. That is equal to 4. This 2 and we got cancelled becomes 2. This 1 and minus 1 got cancelled. That is K1 plus K2 is equal to what? 2. K1 plus K2 is equal to 2. Okay, that is our formulation from using left hand limit and this one. Okay, now let's go for right hand limit. Then also you will get another equation in terms of K1 and K2. Solving that, you will get the value of K1 square plus K2 square. Okay, that's all. This is an easy question. So let's formulate this here. See, for logarithm, yeah, I think it will be better if you separate this. That is log A minus log B. And before that, just do one thing. The standard equation of logarithm is it will be like this. That is log 1 plus ax divided by ax. That is limit x tends to 0. Its value is equal to 1. So what I'm going to do is just divide numerator and denominator with what? 2. Thereby this will be 1 and 1 over here. Okay, then it will match to the standard equation. Okay, so 2 steps I'm going to carry out here, that is dividing here and here with 2 and also applying the property of logarithm, that is log a by b. That is, it will be 2 by x into, okay, x we can assign later, that is 2 into log this will be 1 plus k1 by 2 into x after division, that is log 1 plus k1 by 2 into x, okay, minus log 1 plus k2 by 2 into x. Okay, yeah, and we can assign x over here and here as well, and this is equal to what? 4. Again we can use one more formula here, it will be helpful. What is the value of limit x tends to 0 log 1 plus ax divided by x? Its value is equal to a. Okay, like sign. Therefore, what is the value of this one? K1 by 2. And what is the value of this one? K2 by 2. Therefore, it will be 2 into k1 by 2 minus k2 by 2, which is equal to what? 4. Therefore, k1 minus k2 is equal to 4. k1 minus k2 is equal to 4, and our previous equation was k1 plus k2 is equal to 2. Okay. Therefore, from this you will get k1 is equal to what? k1 is equal to 3 and k2 is equal to minus 1. Yes. k1 is equal to 3 and k2 is equal to minus 1. I think you need to square and add it, right? Therefore, it will be k1 square plus k2 square will be what? 10. 3 square plus minus 1 square is what? 10. Okay. A very easy and doable question. Yeah, that is 4 is the final cut answer. Okay. Just use this formula, you will get the answer. Okay. That's all. Those are ready-made formulas. Okay. That formulas are already existing there. Okay. And for questions based on this, we are asking so many times. Okay. So, let's move to the next question. Okay. Okay, box x. That is, let greatest integer of x. This denotes the greatest integer function. That is box x. Okay. And let m and n respectively be the number of points where the function f of x is equal to box x plus x minus mod x minus 2 less than x less than 3 is not continuous and not differentiable. Then you need to find the value of m plus n. See, the questions like this, that is, if m be the number of points or it is not continuous and n be the number of points or it is not differentiable like that. See, the repeating pattern of this question is very high. Okay, so many questions are asking about this structure in 2024, 2025 and 2023 like that. Okay, for every JEE Mains examination, these types of questions will be there. Okay, and you can accept at least 3 to 4 questions from this in each session. Okay, that is out of 10 question papers, at least 3 these types of questions will be there. Okay. Okay, let's move on. See, before moving on, let's formulate this one. Okay, there is box x and there is mod x minus 2. Okay, therefore we can formulate mod first. Okay, we know that mod x minus 2 will be positive x is greater than 2 and mod x minus 2 will be negative x is less than 2. Okay, but we know we don't have to consider all the numbers which is greater than 2. We need to consider till 3, and we don't have to consider all the numbers which is less than 2. That is, we need to consider up to minus 2 only. Therefore, after formulating it like that, you will get f of x is equal to box x plus see, mod x minus 2 will be minus of x minus 2 for minus 2 less than x less than 2, and it will be x minus 2 for 2 less than or equal to x less than 3. Okay, let's formulate it like this. So therefore this becomes what? 2 minus x. That is, it will be mod x box x plus 2 minus x for minus 2 less than x less than 2, and it will be box x plus x minus 2 plus x minus 2 for 2 less than or equal to x less than 3. Okay, we have formulated the modulus. There is one more thing which we need to formulate here, that is box x. How are you going to formulate that? See, we know that box f of x will be discontinuous where f of x is an integer. Okay, so inside here x is there, so we need to break it accordingly. Okay, with respect to integers, we need to break it. That is, we can rewrite it like f of x is equal to minus 2 less than x less than or equal to minus 1. Minus 2 less than minus 2 less than x and less than minus 1. Okay, so between minus 2 and minus 1, what is the value of box x? Between minus 2 and minus 1, what is the value of box x? It is minus 2. Okay, it will be minus 2, that is minus 2 plus 2 minus x. Okay, and minus 1 less than or equal to x less than 0. Between minus 1 and 0, what is the value of box x? That is minus 1. That is minus 1 plus 2 minus x. Okay. And between closed interval 0 and 1, what is the value of box x? That is 0. Therefore, it will be what? 2 minus x. Therefore, it will be 2 minus x. And there is more actually. 1 less than or equal to x less than 2. Between 1 and 2, what is the value of mod x? That is 1. That is 1 plus 2 minus x. Okay. There is more actually. From 2 to 3, right? That is For 2 less than or equal to x less than 3, what is the value of box x? That is 2. Therefore, it will be 2 plus, this will be x minus 2. Okay. As if x is between 2 and 3, the mod x will be like x minus 2. Okay, we need to apply that also. Then using this, we can move to the next slide. Okay, we need to simplify this and check it out. Okay, the problem is almost over. Therefore, minus 2 plus 2 is what? 0. Therefore, f of x is equal to what? Minus x. That is, f of x is equal to minus x for minus 2 to minus 1. That is, minus 2 less than x less than minus 1. Minus 1 less than or equal to x less than 0. In that case, it will be, this will be 1 minus x. That is 1 minus x, and this will be 0 less than or equal to x less than 1. For that case, it will be 2 minus x. That is 2 minus x. And the next one, yes, 1 less than or equal to x less than 2. That is 3 minus x. That is 3 minus x. 1 less than or equal to x less than 2. And the next one, 2 less than or equal to x less than 3, right? For that, I think it was x. Yes, x. So, how are we going to formulate this one? We need to check the points for the f of x is continuous. See, we can either go for graphical method or just basic substitution method. Okay, I'm going to go for substitution method here. See, what is with respect to minus 1? Okay. Is minus 1 continuous or discontinuous? We are checking minus 1. What is the left hand limit of this one? Minus x. If you substitute minus 1, you will get 1. And here you will get what? 1 minus minus 1. That is, left hand limit is for minus 1, left hand limit, right hand limit for minus 1. For minus 1, what is the left hand limit? 1. And what is the right hand limit? 2. Okay. Therefore, it is not continuous. And for 0, what is the left hand limit? 0, it will be 1. And what is the right hand limit? 2. Okay. Therefore, 0 is also what? Not continuous. Okay. Okay, next one. About 1. What is the left hand limit? Left hand limit will be 2 minus 1, that is 1. And right hand limit, that is 3 minus 1, that is 2. Therefore, 1 is also what? Not continuous. And 2. About 2, it will be 3 minus 2. 3 minus 2 is 1. Here it will be 2. That is 1 and 2 here as well. Therefore, it is also what? Not continuous. So, there are 4 points where the function is not continuous. Okay. So, basically, the function is discontinuous at all these 4 points. That is minus 1, 0, 1, 2. Actually, for those points only we need to check here, because at those points, the character of the function is changing. Okay. Therefore, we have checked for all of those 4 points, and we have concluded that at those 4 points, the function is what? Not continuous. Okay. Therefore, the function is not continuous at how many points? 4 points. And therefore, the function will not be differentiable at those 4 points as well. Okay, based on the basis of continuity and differentiability theorem. Therefore, the function is discontinuous at 4 points and not differentiable at how many points? 4 points. Therefore, the function, therefore, m is equal to 4 and n is equal to what? 4. Therefore, m plus n will be equal to what? 8. Okay, so 8 is the final cut answer for this one. I think option 2. Option 2 is the final result. Okay, so let's move to the next one. Okay, consider the function defined from real numbers to positive real numbers defined by f of x is equal to e raised to minus log x to the base is there. And if m and n respectively be the number of points at which f is not continuous and f is not differentiable, then you need to find the value of m plus n. So, how are you going to find the value of m plus n? It's easy actually. See. When will log x, what is the domain of log x? If the base is e, it will be minus infinity to 0 when x element of what? Open 0 to 1. And when x is equal to 1, this becomes 0. When x greater than 1, this becomes 0 to infinity. Okay, that is the range of logarithm. Okay, so logarithm is obtaining negative values from when this x is taking values from open interval 0 to 1. Okay, so let's classify the modulus according to that. So it will be f of x is equal to e raised to minus log x, right? E raised to minus log x to the base. See, modulus is here. Okay, for x less than 1, that is 0 less than x less than 1, that is x is lying between 0 and 1, what is the value here? It will be negative, right? Therefore, that negative and this negative here becomes what? Positive. Therefore, it will be e raised to log x to the base c, and that is x to the base e, and that is equal to what? X. E raised to log x to the base e is equal to x. And the next one, when x is greater than or equal to 1, therefore this becomes what? Positive. Okay, that is, it will be e raised to minus log x to the base e. This modulus will be positive and we need to consider the negative here. Therefore, what is e raised to log x to the base e? This will be e raised to log x raised to minus 1 to the base e. That will be equal to what? 1 by x. So basically we have x and 1 by x here. Okay, I think we can formulate it. Okay, it will be better if you do it from here. Therefore, we need to check whether it is continuous or discontinuous at 1 only. Okay, that is where the character is changing. Therefore, at 1. Okay, at 1, what will you get? At x is equal to 1, what is the left hand limit and what is the right hand limit? X is equal to 1, the left hand limit is equal to what? 1, and the right hand limit is also equal to what? 1. Therefore, the function is continuous at what? 1 point, and that is what? 1. Okay, for that only we need to check here. Okay, we don't have to check for other point. Therefore, at 1 function is what? Continuous, and we need to verify whether at 1 the function is differentiable or not. Okay, for that what I'm going to do is, let's differentiate this one and this one, that is x and 1 by x, and what will you get after that? That is, it will be, if you differentiate x you will get 1, and if you differentiate 1 by x you will get minus 1 by x square. Okay, therefore this will be 0 less than x less than 1, and this will be x greater than or equal to 1. Okay, if you substitute here, the left hand derivative is what? At x is equal to 1, the left hand derivative is 1, and the right hand derivative is what? Minus 1. So they are not equal. Therefore, the function is not differentiable at x is equal to 1. Okay, so the number of points were f is not continuous and f is not differentiable. Okay, so f is not continuous at 0 points. Okay, f is continuous everywhere in its corresponding domain. Therefore, here m is equal to what? M is equal to 0, and we have obtained that the function is not differentiable at only 1 point, and what is that point? 1. Okay, therefore n is equal to what? 1. Therefore, what is m plus n? M plus n is equal to 1 only. Okay, see, let's formulate this on the basis of graphical method also. I will point out now, that is, between 0 and 1 the value is x, and if it is greater than or equal to 1 the value is 1 by x, right? Yeah, the graph will be like, we can point out using graphical method, that is, between 0 and 1 it will be like this. Okay, and from here it will be like this. The graph of y is equal to 1 by x, it will be like this. Okay, but if we want to consider only from greater than 1 only, greater than or equal to 1 only, so we obviously from the graph itself we can easily point out that the function is continuous everywhere in its corresponding domain. But in here we have a sharp edge here, then you cannot draw a unique tangent over here. Therefore, the function is not differentiable at this point. Okay, therefore the function is continuous everywhere and it is not differentiable at only 1 point. So the net answer will be 0 and plus 1, that is 1. Okay, 1. Okay. Okay, I have discussed two methods of formulating this one. This method is more time saving, but we cannot draw the graph for all of those cases. Okay, for the case which is possible, you need to go for this method. Okay, I hope you got the idea here. Let's move to the next one. Next question. Yeah. Let function f defined from real number x, all the real numbers except 0 to real numbers be a function satisfying f of x by y is equal to f of x by f of y for all x comma y which is not equal to 0. Okay, if f dash of 1 is equal to 2024, then which among the following options are correct? Okay, how are you going to formulate this one? A very interesting question actually, and very easy one also. Okay, so as I told you, there are so many methods for evaluating this one. I am going to point out one of the easiest method from that. Okay, so it is given that f of x by y is equal to f of x by f of y. So what is our corresponding substitution that should be applied here to get to the final answer? They have only given you the value of f dash of 1. Okay, so how are you going to take it from here? It's easy actually. See, in here just substitute two things. Just put x is equal to x square and y is equal to x over here. So what is x square by x? That is f of x, right? That is f of x is equal to f of x square divided by what? F of x. Okay, therefore cross multiply and you will get f of x square is equal to f of x the whole square. F of x square is equal to f of x the whole square. Okay. Next, as they have differentiated here, they have given something which is in differentiated form. We can differentiate both sides. After differentiating both sides, what will you get? How will you differentiate this one? That is f dash of x square into 2x, which is equal to what? 2 into f of x into what? F dash of x. Okay, hope you got the idea here. We know that f dash of 1 is equal to 2024. Therefore, apply x is equal to 1. Okay, and you will get what? F dash of 1 into 2, which is equal to 2 into f. Yes, 2 into f of 1 into what? F dash of 1. Okay, cancel this and this and this also. So what will be f of 1? F of 1 is equal to 1. Okay, what is f of 1? That is equal to 1. Yeah, I think that's it. That's the all the information we have obtained from this given data. I think that will be enough for solving this question. Okay, that will be enough for getting to the final answer of this question, not solving this one to get to the final answer. I think that will be easy here. See, using these two methods, these two datas, we can formulate the correct option from here. Okay, see, just substitute all the x is equal to 1 in every option. And what will you get from here? That is 1 into f dash of 1 into f dash of 1 minus 2024 into f of 1 is equal to 0. Let's go for that option. So what is f dash of 1? That is 2024. That is 2024 minus 2024 into what is f of 1? What is the value of f of 1? That is 1, right? 2024 into 1 is equal to 0. Therefore, LHS is equal to what? RHS. Therefore, according to the given data, our correct answer is what? This one. Okay, there is no need of finding f of x here. Using the given data and using a simple technique, you can point out the final answer here. Okay, hope you got the idea here. And we can move to the next one. Okay. Yes, okay. A function f defined from real numbers to real numbers given by f of x is equal to a piecewise function is given. Okay, for x less than 0, x is equal to 0 and x greater than 0, where alpha and beta are element of real numbers. Okay, where f is continuous at x is equal to 0. We did a question just like this before, right? And you need to find the value of alpha square plus beta square. So how are you going to find the value of alpha square plus beta square? Easy actually. We know that if the function is continuous at x is equal to 0, then at that point we need to verify the LHL and RHL and equate that to f of 0. Okay, that is at that point LHL will be equal to RHL, which will be equal to what? F of 0. That is limit x tends to, which I can write it here, limit x tends to 0 minus f of x is equal to limit x tends to 0 plus f of x is equal to f of 0. And what is the value of f of 0? Alpha. So it should be equated like that. We can formulate the left hand limit which is equal to alpha first. That is, the left hand limit will be limit x tends to 0 minus 1 minus cos 2x by x square, that is equal to alpha. How are you going to formulate this one? Okay, as in limits, we can formulate this one like either using L'Hospital rule or using techniques of trigonometry, trigonometric limits. Therefore, what is 1 minus cos 2x? 2 sin square x. That is limit x tends to 0 minus 2 sin square x divided by x square. And what is sin square x by x square? 1. That is 1 into 2 is equal to what? 2. Therefore, it is equal to alpha means the value of alpha is what? 2. Okay, now we got the value of alpha. We need to find the value of beta square also. I think it's doable. So we can operate from this one. Therefore, the right hand limit is what? Limit x tends to 0 plus beta into. See, what is 1 minus cos x? What is 1 minus cos x? That is root 2. 1 minus cos x is 2 into sin square x by 2. If we apply square root here, it becomes root 2 into mod sin x by 2. But we don't have to bother about the sign for now because x is see, it is x tends to 0 plus, that is in the positive range it is lying, therefore it will be positive. Therefore, after applying trigonometric formulas here, you will get beta into root 2 into sine x by 2 divided by x. To balance it, you need to divide here and here, divide here with 2 and also to here with 2. So what is sine x by 2 by x by 2? That is 1, and beta by root 2. Okay, that is beta by root 2, and this was equal to alpha, right? Therefore alpha is equal to what? 2. Therefore beta is equal to what? Beta is equal to 2 root 2. Then you need to find the value of alpha square plus beta square, right? What is alpha square? 4, and what is beta square? 8, and what is alpha square plus beta square? 12. So 12 is the final cut answer for this one. Okay, hope you got the idea here. Let's move to the next one. Yeah, okay. Another question like this. See, which is asked along with the integration, a very basic of integration. Okay, let's go for that. Let a and b be real constants, that is real numbers, such that the function f defined by f of x is equal to x square plus 3x plus n is not the x less than or equal to 1 and bx plus 2 where x greater than 1 be differentiable on R. Then the value of minus 2 to 2 f of x is equal to. How are you going to formulate this one? We need to find a and b first and apply definite integral properties to get to the final answer. Okay, let's go for that. It is differentiable on R, right? It is differentiable on R means it is differentiable at all points on R. That means it is also differentiable at the point where the function's character is changing. At which point the function's character is changing here? 1. Therefore, the function is differentiable on what? 1. For with respect to that point, we need to equate it. Only then we will get the value of a and b. Okay. If the function is differentiable at 1, then it is also continuous at what? 1. Okay. Therefore, applying continuity technique, you will get left hand limit should be equal to right hand limit, right? Therefore, just equate 1 and 1 over here, you will get 1 plus 3 plus a is equal to b plus 2. Okay, therefore, a minus b is equal to minus 2. A minus b is equal to minus 2. Okay, and that's done. Then they have mentioned that it is differentiable on R also. Therefore, we can differentiate this and substitute 1 over there. You will get 2x plus 3 b x less than or equal to 1 and x greater than 1. If it is differentiable, then left hand derivative should be equal to what? Right hand derivative at 1. Okay, therefore it will be, it is 5 and which is equal to what? B. Therefore b is equal to what? 5, and what will be a then? A is equal to 3. B is 5 and a is equal to what? 3 from the given equation. So you got a and b. Then we had to formulate minus 2 to 2 f of x dx. So how are you going to formulate minus 2 to 2 f of x dx? It's very easy actually, but we need to formulate this according to the piecewise function which is given here. We need to go for the, we need to consider the character of the function at these intervals also. Therefore, after applying that, you will get, okay, we can formulate it here. Therefore, I'm taking this as character 1 and this as character 2. Okay. So, minus 2 to 2, right? We can split like this, minus 2 to 1. We can assign character 1 over here because x is less than or equal to 1. The function is going for character number 1 plus 1 to 2 character number 2 into dx. It should be integrated like that. Okay. The integration we can perform it on the next slide. That is, it will be minus 2 to 1. Minus 2 to 1 x square plus 3x plus 3, right? That is x square plus 3x plus 3 into dx. After that, I think it will be basic integration only. Then 1 to 2 b is what? 5x plus 2. That is 5x plus 2 into what? Dx. Okay, let's go for that. So it will be, this will be x cube by 3 plus 3 by 2 x square plus 3x minus 2 to 1 minus 2 to 1 plus this will be 5 by 2 x square plus 2x 1 to 2. Okay, so if you apply this, you will get 1 by 3 into 1 minus minus 2 the whole cube, that is 1 plus 8, that is 9 plus 3 by 2 into 1 minus minus 2 the whole square, that is 1 minus 4. 1 minus 4 is what? Minus 3 plus 3 into 1 minus minus 2, that is 3 plus 5 by 2 into 2 square minus 1 square, that is 3 into 3 plus 2. Okay, so it will be, this is 3, right? 3 plus 9, that is 12. 12 plus 2 is what? 14. Okay, and 14 into 15 by 2 minus 9 by 2. That is 15 by 2 minus 9 by 2. That is 6 by 2. That is 3. Therefore, the net answer will be 14 plus 3, which is equal to what? 17. Therefore, 17 is the final cut answer for this one. See, this is very easy. The conversion was also doable and easy one. Okay, a very time saving question. And hope you got the idea from here. Okay, see, the questions from continuity and differentiability is entirely based on splitting the how to use the differentiation technique and the concept of limits over the point where the function's character is changing. Okay, you need to identify the character, the point where the function's character is changing, and you need to apply the limit theorem and differentiability principle that to get to the final answer, to find the parameters which is unknown and to get to the final answer which is associated with the parameter. Okay, it is that easy. Okay, it's a very easy chapter and you can score marks, more marks on this chapter. Okay, and time saving also. Okay, hope you got the idea here. We can move to the next one. Our very next question, if the function f of x is equal to 72 raised to x minus 9 raised to x minus 8 raised to x plus 1 divided by root of 2 minus root of 1 plus cos x when x is not equal to 0, and when x is equal to 0, a log 2 to the base c into log 3 to the base c. Okay, you need to find the value of a square when it is said that x is continuous at if function is continuous at x is equal to 0. Okay, if the function is continuous at x is equal to 0, what is the meaning of that? Limit x tends to 0, f of x is equal to what? F of 0. Okay, so we need to apply limit over here. Okay, I think it will be in indeterminate form. Let's check it out. Limit x tends to 0, 72 raised to x minus 9 raised to x minus 8 raised to x plus 1 divided by root of 2 minus root of 1 plus cos x, and that is equal to what? This is equal to f of 0. The value of f of 0 is over here. We can write and compare that later after solving this one. Okay, so if you apply x is equal to 0 over here, this becomes 1 minus 1, that is 0, minus 1 plus 1, 0 over here. Here also it will be root 2 minus root 2, it will be 0. So basically it is an indeterminate form. So how are you going to formulate this one? Okay, let's go for 72 raised to x here. That can be written as 9 raised to x into 8 raised to x, right? Which are the terms which is given here. Therefore, 72 raised to x can be written as 9 raised to x into 8 raised to x minus 9 raised to x minus 8 raised to x plus 1. Okay, and if you factorize it, it will be 9 raised to x minus 1 into 8 raised to x minus 1. Okay, and we can write it like limit x tends to 0. This can be written like 9 raised to x minus 1 into 8 raised to x minus 1. Okay, whole divided by root 2 minus root of 1 plus cos x. How are you going to formulate that? That is, it will be root 2 minus, what is 1 plus cos x? That is 2 sin square x by 2 cos square x by 2. If you apply root there, you will get root 2 cos x by 2. Okay, take root outside. It will be root 2 into 1 minus cos x by 2. What is the value of 1 minus cos x? That is into 2 sin square x by 4. Okay, the value of 1 minus cos x by 2 will be 2 sin square x by 4. Let's substitute that values over here. You will get 2 root 2 into sin square x by 4. So how are you going to formulate for 9 raised to x minus 1? Have you seen that anywhere? Therefore, it is like log a raised to x minus 1 limit x tends to 0 by x is equal to what? A raised to x minus 1 by x is equal to what? Log a. Okay, that is a standard formula for that. So here we have 9 raised to x minus 1, right? Therefore, here what should be needed? X. Therefore, assign x there. And here also what was needed? X. So we have divided the numerator with what? X square. So in order to balance it, we need to divide the denominator also with what? X square. Okay. Slight modification is needed here. That can be written like limit x tends to 0. And this can be written like 9 raised to x minus 1 into 8 raised to x minus 1 divided by x over here and divided by x over here, whole divided by 2 root 2 into sin square x by 4 divided by x square. So what should be needed here? The thing that is needed here is 16. Okay, the square of this one. To balance it will be 16 should be added here. Okay, therefore altogether it becomes 16 by 2 root 2, that is 8 root 2. Okay, 16 by 2 root 2 becomes 8 root 2. Okay, therefore it will be okay, the next slide, that is 16 by 2 root 2 into log 9 to the base c into log 8 to the base c, that is equal to a log 2 to the base c into log 3 to the base c. So we can operate like log 9 can be written as log 3 square and log 8 can be written as log 2 cube, right? Therefore it will be 16 by 2 root 2 into 2 log 3 into 3 log 2, that is equal to a into log 2 to the base c into log 3 to the base c. Okay, this got cancelled, becomes 8 by root 2 becomes 4 root 2. Okay, that is 4 root 2 into 2 is what? 8 root 2, and 8 root 2 into 3 is what? 24 root 2. If you compare LHS and RHS, you will get a is equal to what? 24 root 2. But I think you need to find the value of a square, right? And what will be a square? A square will be 24 square into root 2 square, that is 24 square is 576 into 2 is what? 1152. So the final cut answer is what? 1152. Okay, and option 2. Okay, option 2. Okay, and that's all. We can move to the next one. Yeah. If the function, next question, if the function f of x is equal to sin 3x plus alpha sin x minus beta cos 3x divided by x cube is continuous at x is equal to 0, then you need to find the value of f of 0. What is the value of f of 0? Yeah, if it is continuous at x is equal to 0, then limit x tends to 0, f of x is equal to what? F of 0. That is the value of f of 0. Therefore, you need to find the limit at x is equal to 0. Okay, and let's use Maclaurin series to solve this. It will be better. Therefore, it will be limit x tends to 0. What is sin 3x? How will you formulate sin 3x? Sin 3x will be x minus x cube by 3 factor like that. Therefore, it will be 3x minus 27x cube divided by 3 factorial plus x raised to 5, that is into 9, that is plus 243. 243 x raised to 5 divided by 5 factorial, okay, minus etc. plus alpha into x minus x cube by 3 factorial plus x raised to 5 by 5 factorial minus etc. minus beta into cos 3x. What is cos 3x? 1 minus x square, that is 9x square by 2 factorial plus 81x raised to 4 by 4 factorial minus etc. divided by x cube. Okay, let's formulate this based on the technique which we have discussed in limits. Okay, the power here is x cube, therefore all the other terms should vanish, the which is less than x cube should vanish. Okay, therefore here we have the terms which is independent of x is beta only, right? That is minus beta should be equal to what? 0. And terms which is depend on x, which are the terms that is depend on x? That is 3 plus alpha is equal to what? 0. Therefore alpha is equal to what? Minus 3. Okay, alpha is equal to minus 3. So basically this term has vanished and alpha becomes what? Minus 3. Okay, and okay, let's do that. Therefore this minus 3x and this x got cancelled. Okay, so what we are going to do is we can divide numerator and denominator with what? X cube, so that you will get limit x tends to 0 minus 27 by 6 plus 243 x square by 5 factorial plus plus minus 3 into, if you divide it to the x cube, you will get minus 1 by 3 factorial plus x square by 5 factorial minus etc. And if you apply limit x is equal to 0, here we have minus etc. is here. This term, all the terms after this and all the terms after this will get cancelled. Therefore, the final result will be minus 27 by 6 plus 3 by 3 factorial. Okay, let's go for that in the next slide. Therefore, it will be minus 27 by 6 plus 3 by 6. 3 by 6 is 1 by 2. That is plus 3 by 3 factorial. Okay, so minus 27 by 6, that is minus 9 by Yeah, minus 9 by 2. What is 3 by 3 factor? That is 1 by 2. That is minus 9 plus 1 by 2. That is what? Minus 4 is the final result for this one. And option D is the final cut answer. Okay, very easy one. We have discussed the question in limits also. Okay. Yeah, I hope we got the idea here. Let's move to the next one. Yeah, a function f which is defined from closed interval minus 1 to 2 over real numbers is given by f of x is equal to 2x square plus x plus box x square minus box x. Okay, and the number of points where f is not continuous. Okay, how are you going to formulate that? Let's try. Since it is box x square and box x, okay, let's go for that. The interval is from minus 1 to 2, right? Therefore, we can formulate it accordingly. That is, the corresponding intervals will be f of x is equal to, we can mark it over here. That is, the number interval should be x is equal to minus 1. That we need to assign it first. Minus 1 less than x less than 0. 0 less than x less than 1. 1 less than or equal to x less than 2. I am going to split the interval first, then we can assign the function over here according to that. Okay, is there any mistake over here? I have divided it entirely based on the purely based on the integer separation. Okay, is there anything wrong with this one? Actually, it's incorrect. What is the reason for that? See, here we have box x square, and box x square is not continuous for integer points. And if you assign integer points 1 and 2 over box x, you will get 1 square is equal to 1 and 2 square is equal to 4. You are missing 2 and 3. Okay, it is directly jumping from 1 to 4. You are missing 2 and 3. And in order to compensate for that, we need to assign like this, root 2. Okay, root 2 less than or equal to x less than what? Root 3. And root 3 less than or equal to x less than what? 2. We need to assign like that. Okay, then we can apply the limit over here and you will get f of x is equal to 2x square plus x. When x is equal to minus 1, what is box minus 1 square? What is minus 1 square? 1. And what is box 1? 1. Okay, 1 minus what is box minus box of minus 1? Minus 1. Therefore, it becomes plus 2. That is 2x square plus x plus 2. And if it lying between minus 1 and 0, then the box of that value will be minus 1. Okay. Therefore, it will be 2x square plus x. What is box minus 0.5 whole square? That is positive 0 point something. It will be 0 here. Okay. And what will be in here? That is, it will be 0 over here. And what will be in over here? That is minus 1. That is minus of minus 1 becomes what? Plus 1. Okay. See, if you go for a point which is in between this, that is minus 0.5. Okay, sorry. Minus 0.5. What is minus 0.5 the whole square? That is 0 point something. The box of that will be what? 0. And what is box minus 0.5? That is minus 1. That minus 1 and this minus becomes what? Plus. Okay. And for the next one, if it lies between close 0 and 1, for both the cases it will be 0. Therefore, it will be what? 2x square plus x. And between 1 and root 2. Okay, watch out. It will be between 1 and root 2, this will be 1. Okay, and between 1 and root 2, this will be 1. And what is 1 minus 1? 0. That is 2x square plus x here. And between root 2 and root 3. Okay, that is 2x square plus x. 2x square plus x, root 2 and root 3, right? Between root 2 and root 3, its value is what? Box of x square is 2. And between root 2 and root 3, what is the value of box x? 1. That is 2 minus 1, that is 1. Okay, and between close to 3 and 2, what is the value here? 3. And the value here is 1. Therefore, 3 minus 1, that is 2. That is 2x square plus x plus 2. Okay, that is root 3 square, that is 3, 4, that is 3. 3 minus 1, that is 2. Okay, hope you got the idea here. We have separated the limit over here. Okay, the function over here according to the interval. Then what we need to do is, we need to identify whether the function is continuous at the point where the graph is, the character is changing. Okay, therefore, when x is equal to minus 1, what is the value here? When x is equal to minus 1, the value is what? 2 plus 2, 4, and the value is 3. Okay. And when x tends to minus 1, what is the value? Okay, that is here. I'm going for x is equal to minus 1. What is the value here? When x is equal to minus 1, the value is 3. when x is equal to minus 1 minus, what is the value? Minus 1 minus the value will be 2 minus, that is 2. Okay, therefore the function is not continuous at what? X is equal to minus 1. Okay, we got 1 point. And what about 0? That is 0 minus 1 plus. Okay, it is not minus 1, minus 1 plus, sorry. And for 0 minus, what is the value here? For 0 minus, we can apply the same over here. Therefore, it will be 1. And what is 0 plus? 0 plus will be 0. Therefore, it is not continuous at 0 also. Therefore, it's not continuous at 0. Then, what about 1 minus? 1 minus means it is 3. And what about 1 plus? 1 plus also it is 3. Therefore, it is continuous at what? 1. Okay, we can go for the next one. That is root 2. Okay, that is root 2. What is root 2 minus? Root 2 minus is this one. 2 into root 2 square, that is 2 into 2, that is 4. That is 4 plus root 2. That is 4 plus root 2. And what is root 2 plus? Root 2 plus is 4 plus root 2, 5 plus root 2. That is 5 plus root 2. Therefore, it is discontinuous at root 2 also. Okay, then root 3 minus, root 3 minus, root 3 minus, we can substitute value here. See, root 3 minus is this one and root 3 plus 1 is this one. Definitely it won't match. Okay, therefore, it is discontinuous at root 3 also. Okay, we need to go for x is equal to 2 also. I forgot that. What is x is equal to 2? That is 2x square. 2x square plus x plus 4 minus 2, that is 2. Okay, therefore 2 minus will be equal to what? 2 plus. Therefore, it is continuous at what? 2. Therefore, how many points is the function is discontinuous at? At root 3 also it is discontinuous, right? That is 2x square plus x plus 1 and 2x square plus x plus 2. It is discontinuous. Okay, that is if you substitute root 3 over here, you will get a value that is 2 into root 3 square plus root 3 plus 1, which is definitely not equal to 2 into root 3 square plus root 3 plus 2. They are not equal, right? Because it is a 1 over here and 2 over here. Okay, so at 4 points the function is not what? Not continuous. And what are the 4 points? The 4 points are like minus 1, 0, root 2 and what? Root 3. Okay, the 4 points. Okay, let's move to the next one. Yes. For a comma b greater than 0, f of x is equal to tan of a plus 1x plus b tan x by x, and 3 when x is equal to 0. This is for x less than 0. And for x greater than 0, it is root of ax plus b square x square. Here we have minus root of ax, and here also we have another x is here. Okay, for x greater than 0. Okay, it is continuous at x is equal to 0, they have mentioned. Then you need to find the value of b by a. So how are you going to find the value of b by a? It's easy actually. We can formulate it. That is left hand limit should be equal to right hand limit, which is equal to what? F of 0, that is equal to 3. Okay, so I am going to equate it directly. Therefore, it will be limit x tends to 0 minus tan of a plus 1 into x by x plus b into tan x by x. Okay, that is what left hand limit is. And what is the value of tan a plus 1 x by x? That is a plus 1, which is equal to a plus 1 plus what? B. Okay, that is equal to 3. Therefore, a plus b is equal to what? 2. Therefore, one equation is over. One part is over. The next part, that is limit x tends to 0 plus a square root over here. We can directly rationalize it, the numerator. Therefore, it will be after multiplying with the conjugate of the numerator along the numerator and denominator, we will obtain a square minus b square. Therefore, it will be ax plus b square x square minus ax. Okay, divided by root of ax plus b square x square plus square root of ax, okay, into b into root of a into root of x into what? X. Okay, hope you got the idea here. Okay, this and this got cancelled. Okay, and we have b square x square over here. Okay, see, what we can do is we can take an x from here and here as well. Therefore, root x will be common, and that root x into this root x will be what? X, and x into x will be x square. That x square and this x square will get cancelled. Therefore, it becomes limit x tends to 0 plus b square divided by root of 1x is taken from there. That is a plus b square x plus root of a. okay, into b root a, that is equal to 3. Okay, if you apply x is equal to 0 over here, you will get b square by root, this will be 0, therefore it will be root a plus root a is what? 2 root a, and 2 root a into root a is 2a, and it will be 2ab, that is b square by 2ab is equal to what? 3. We can cancel this b and this b, therefore b by 2a is equal to 3, therefore b by a is equal to what? 6. Okay, it was a very easy question and time saving one also. Okay. Hope you got the idea here. As you see, the pattern is keep repeating and like that. Okay, so many questions are packed like this. Okay, let's move to the next one. So our next question and the last question for today's session. If the function is given by f of x is equal to 1 by mod x, where mod x greater than or equal to 2, and ax square plus 2b where mod x less than 2 is differentiable on R. Okay, and then 48 into a plus b is equal to, you need to find the value of 48 into a plus b. So let's formulate. So it will be, let's formulate it first. Therefore it will be f of x is equal to, mod x greater than or equal to 2 means x is greater than or equal to 2 and or x is less than or equal to minus 2. Therefore it will be 1 by x where x greater than or equal to 2 and minus 1 by x when x is less than or equal to minus 2, and ax square plus 2b where minus 2 less than x less than 2. Okay, they have mentioned that it is differentiable on R, which means it is continuous on R also. That means it is continuous on the points where the function's graph is, the character is changing. Okay, so it will be continuous on 2 plus and 2 minus, and minus 2 plus and minus 2 minus, where the graph is, the nature is changing accordingly. Okay, we can rewrite it accordingly in an order like it is x less than or equal to minus 2, where it is minus 1 by x, minus 2 less than x less than 2, where it is ax square plus 2b, and next one 1 by x where x greater than or equal to 2. Okay, so we know that if it is continuous at minus 2 and 2, limit x tends to minus 2 minus f of x is equal to limit x tends to minus 2 plus f of x. Limit x tends to minus 2 minus f of x is equal to limit x tends to minus 2 plus f of x. Okay, so what is minus 2 minus? What is the corresponding parameter there? Minus 2 minus will be minus 1 by x. Minus 1 by x, and minus 2 plus will be this one, ax square plus 2b, right? Ax square plus 2b. Therefore, after applying it, you will get 4a plus 2b is equal to what? 1 by 2. 4a plus 2b is equal to 1 by 2. If we go for 2 plus and 2 minus also, there is at that point also the corresponding character is changing, you will get the same result. 4a plus 2b is equal to 1 by 2. Therefore, there is no point of doing it again. So we need one more equation in terms of a and b to get to the final answer. Okay, so that will be, okay, that can be obtained after differentiation. Okay, so this will be, after differentiation it will be 1 by x square, this will be 2ax, this will be 2ax, and this will be minus 1 by x square, minus 1 by x square. So left hand derivative should be equal to right hand derivative, x is equal to 2 minus. Okay, therefore derivative at x tends to minus 2 minus will be equal to derivative at x tends to minus 2 plus. That is, x tends to minus 2 minus means this one, that is 1 by x square is equal to derivative at minus 2 plus. Minus 2 plus means 2ax. Okay, that is 2ax. Therefore, this will be, if you substitute it here, you will get 2a into, okay, that is 1 by 4, right? That is 1 by 4 is equal to minus 4a. 1 by 4 is equal to minus 4a. Therefore, what is a? A is equal to minus 1 by 16. Okay, a is equal to minus 1 by 16 plus 1 by x square. This is minus 1 by x square. Yeah, a is what? A is minus 1 by 16. The value of a is minus 1 by 16. And what is the value of b? If you substitute it here, you will get the value of b. Minus 1 by a is equal to 1 by 16. Therefore, substitute it here, you will get minus 1 by 4 minus 1 by 4 plus 2b is equal to 1 by 2. Therefore, 2b is equal to 1 by 2 plus 1 by 4, that is 3 by 4. That is 2b is equal to 3 by 4. Therefore, b is equal to what? 3 by 8. That is the value of b is what? 3 by 8. Okay. And 48 into a plus b, right? That is 48 into minus 1 by 16 plus 3 by 8. This is 6 by 16, right? Okay, that is 6 by 16 minus 1 by 16, that is 5 by 16. 5 by 16 into 48, that is 315. That is 15 is the final cut answer for this one. Okay, therefore the net answer will be 15. Okay, it's a very good question and doable question also. And mostly it is repeated, these types of questions. That is at the point where it is continuous and differentiable. It is continuous everywhere, differentiable everywhere. You need to identify the parameters and they will associate a final expression for that to get to the final result. Okay. And hopefully today's session is over. Okay, let's discuss the other questions and complete this topic in the next session. Okay, hope you got the idea regarding this topic, and let's go for the questions. Try to do the question by one more time by yourself. Okay, and okay, as always, thank you for listening and take care.